मारुति सेवित रामचरण, मारुति सेवित रामचरण, रामचरण सदा भजो रामचरण सदा भजो कौसल्या सुत रामचरण, कौसल्या सुत रामचरण, अहल्योद्धारक रामचरण, अहल्योद्धारक रामचरण, भरताचित रामचरण, भरताचित रामचरण, मारुति सेवित रामचरण, मारुति सेवित रामचरण, रामचरण सदा भजो रामचरण सदा भजो कौसल्या सुत रामचरण, कौसल्या सुत रामचरण, कौसल्या सुत कौसल्या सुत कौसल्या सुत रामचरण। रामचंद्र कृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं, रामचंद्र कृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं, नवकंजलोचन कंजमुखकर कंजपद कंजारुणं, नवकुंजलोचन मुखकर कंजपद कंजारुणं, श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम, कंदर्प अगणित अमित छविनव नील नीरद सुंदरं, कंदर्प अगणित अमित छविनव नील सुंदरं, पटपीतमानः तडितरुचेषु नौमि जनकसुतावरं, पटपीतमानः तडितरुचेषु नौमि जनकसुतावरं, रामचंद्र कृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं, श्रीराम 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 भजनीनमन्द दिनेशमाला दैत्यवंशनिकन्दनं, भजनीनमन्द दिनेशमाला दैत्यवंशनिकन्दनं, रघुनन्द आनन्द चन्द्रकौशलचन्द्रदशरथनन्दनं, रघुनन्द आनन्द चन्द्रकौशलचन्द्रदशरथनन्दनं, श्रीराम चन्द्रकृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं, श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं, चन्द्रकृपाल भज हरण भव भयदारुणं, श्रीरामचन्द्रकृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं, श्रीराम 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 दास शंकर रामचंद्र कृपाल भजमन हरणभव भयदारुणम् रामचंद्र कृपाल भजमन हरणभव भयदारुणम् नवकुञ्जलोचन कञ्जमुखगण कञ्जपद कञ्जारुणम् नवकुञ्जलोचन कञ्जमुखगण कञ्जपद कञ्जारुणम् श्रीराम 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 रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज सदा सदा में करुणा तुम्हारी सदा सदा में करुणा तुम्हारी तुम्हारी गरीब निवाज रघुवर तुम्हारी गरीब निवाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज पतित उदाहरण बिरद तिहारो पतित उदाहरण बिरद तिहारो बिरद तिहारो बिरद तिहारो पतित उदाहरण बिरद तिहारो श्रवण सुनी आवाज रघुवर श्रवण सुनी आवाज रघुवर श्रवण सुनी आवाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज हो तो पतित पुरातन करिए हो तो पतित पुरातन करिए पारो तारो जहाज रघुवर पारो तारो जहाज रघुवर पारो तारो जहाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज अखंडन दुख भंजन जन के अखंडन दुख भंजन जन के यदि तिहारो काज रघुवर यदि तिहारो काज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज करिए कृपा करिए कृपा करिए तुलसीदास पर कृपा करिए तुलसीदास पर तुलसीदास पर कृपा करिए तुलसीदास पर कृपा करिए भक्तिदान देखो आज रघुवर भक्तिदान देखो आज रघुवर भक्तिदान देखो आज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज सदा सदा मैं शरण तिहारी सदा सदा मैं शरण तिहारी तुम्हारी गरीब बनवारी रघुवर तुम्हारी गरीब बनवारी रघुवर तुम्हारी गरीब बनवारी रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज रघुवर तुमको मेरी लाज।
Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, 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 Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri 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 Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, 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 Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
When we were children, when we were taken to the school, we might not know. When we are admitted, the parents are asked to write what are they write? Date of birth, father's name, mother's name. That means first they want to see our identity, How do I as an individual become an individual? Suppose I have got a name, Gopalan. There could be so many Gopalans. But that Gopalan, son of Venkateshwaran. So that means the identity is recognized. In our Aadhaar card, passport, voter list, ration card, everywhere, our source is mentioned. Because through the source, our identity is established. Please think over it. Similarly, all Mahatmas, Papa says, go to your origin and the origin of everything. Ramana Bhagavan says, try to find out who am I. What does it mean? Our source. Where from we have come. So in the normal way we say we have come from our parents. Perfectly right. Beyond that, only after the parents gave us this body, it got a name, it became an entity. But we later on we understand that they are not the starting point because they were also born to their parents. So our inquiry still goes. What do you call it? Grandfather. Grandfather, grandmother, we may remember. Exceptional cases, we may remember great grandfather and mother. Suppose we are studious, we have got the researching mentality, we might one more, that's all. Afterwards, mind is blank. But we are here. So there must be a cause. These are all our parents, their parents, their parents, their parents, they are all instrumental cause. So what could be the first cause? That is why when we are in our good old, though all these things were not explained in the way in which we can understand, we say that Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu cha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mamadeva Deva. So that principle is my father, mother, everything. When everybody says that, what does it mean? Think about it. Spirituality enables us to first intellectually understand our common father, common mother. And then later on, when we try to do that, each and everything becomes clearer and clearer. And in our case, Ram stands for that first cause. The subtle and mysterious power is the first cause. So we are chanting Ram Nam to know our cause. And not only our cause, Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu cha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mamadeva Deva. Everything you are. So through the shloka, we are trying to understand that everything we owe to him. Please think over. Every day in our Arati also we are telling, Tumeva Mata Vidata. Mataji introduced this so that one day we will start thinking about it. Tvameva Mata Japita Tvameva त्वमेव बन्धू च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. So going to our origin. So now we know about the identity and the cause. If we don't know the cause and only look at the identity, problem comes. Please think about it. We are all thinking only about our identity, you know. This identity came because of some cause, you know. Common sense says you don't have to have a brilliant idea. Because we did not come straight from the earth. Sorry, what do you call it? Sky. And in our case, Papa has beautifully brought out all these things. So during our satsang session, you were suggesting, it will be better if we try to bring out some portions which are related to our workaday life. We try to improve, we try to refine ourselves, we try to understand me, the sense of individuality, he, the power behind it, and rest of the co-creations. These are the three. How do we relate ourselves? Our masters have placed before us so many. For example, Papa's first quotation in the small book called Glimpses of Divine Vision. The moment first you open. Try to enter into the mysterious origin of your and the world life. நம்ம குழந்தையும் கொண்டு ஸ்கூலுக்கு போகிறத முதல்ல என்ன கேட்பாங்க, எழுதி கொடு இல்லை சர்டிஃபிகேட்டில் எழுதணும், அப்ளிகேஷன் எழுதணுமே, அப்பா அம்மாவோட பேர், என்னைக்கு குழந்தை பிறந்ததுக்கு சொல்லுவா, என்ன பேர் இல்லையா. ரேஷன் கடைக்கு போகிறோம், ரேஷன் கடை வாங்கணும்னு சொன்னால் கேட்பா இல்லையா அப்பா அம்மா. ஆதார் கார்டு வாங்குகிறோம், ஓட்டர் லிஸ்ட்டு கேட்குறோம், எல்லாத்துலேயும் அப்பா அம்மா கேட்பா இல்லையா அப்பா அம்மா. அப்போ அதான் நம்ம எங்கேருந்து வந்தோம். நம்ம அதோடு நிறுத்துகிறோம், அவ்வளோதான். ஆனால் முன்னோர்கள் அதுக்கு மேலேயும் போயிருக்கா. There was a time, nowadays the present generation may not remember at all. Everyone will have two initials. One is their place, the other is their father's name. So, for example, Pujya Swamiji's previous name was M.K. Anandashram. M stands for Mertungal Madam. K stands for Krishna Pattam. So MK, all name will be MK. Similarly, everybody will have. Later on, it was reduced to one. In Papa's case, it was called P. Vittal Rao. Padukone Vittal Rao. Padukone means that is the source, that family, that tree, family tree. Everybody. So that means not merely stopping with the father. Something more. In Saraswats, the habit was they bring the place first. Murdeshwar, Baindur, no? Haldipur. Name will be different. Ramdas Haldipur, but Haldipur. Sharada Baindur. Everybody. Like that, they were connecting to that place. That means, where from our ancestors came. So it all gives some idea about going through the source. Similarly for us, Vyavaharic sense, this is probably enough. God has made them to bring out rules and regulations just to identify this thing. This is enough. But at the same time, God has also made provisions. Through shlokas, you try to identify your source. In our case, it is Ram, or in that case, Twameva Mataja. Like that, we try to connect up. So here Papa says, try to enter into the mysterious origin of your and the world life. To know who you are in reality is the real question. எங்கேருந்து வந்தீங்கன்னு முதல்ல பண்ணுவோம். எந்த உறவிடத்துலேருந்து வந்தீங்க அதுக்கு முதல்ல சிரமம் பண்ணுவோம். நீங்கள் யாரு? டு நோ ஹூ யூ ஆர் இன் ரியாலிட்டி இஸ் த ரியல் கொஸ்டின். நம்ம இப்போ நினைப்போம் இன்னவாழ்டு பிள்ளை, இன்னவாழ்டு அம்மா, இன்னவாழ்டு வைஃபு, இன்னவாழ்டு ஹஸ்பண்டு, இல்லையா, இன்னவாழ்டு மாமா, இப்படி தானே நினைப்போம். யாரு ஒரிஜினலாக? நீ யாரு? And he says, to know who you are in reality is the real question. To arrive at this truth, you have to, by a systematized process of thought and discipline, transcend all human limitations set by the body, mind, intellect, and then, embarking on the realm of the spirit, realize your immortal, changeless, blissful nature. இதாக்கும் பப்பா நம்மகிட்ட முதல்ல சொல்கிறோம். அதுக்கு அந்த அந்த எங்கேருந்து ஆரம்பித்தோம், அதுக்கு ஒரு பேரை கொடுத்தாரு. இங்கே ஆரம்பிக்கணுமே நம்ம. We should have some idea. So first we know the destination to reach. Somebody has traveled, somebody has reached, and he says you have to go there. We have not gone there. But we have an idea, no? That we should go there. So try to enter into the mysterious origin of your and the world life. To know who you are in reality is the real quest. To arrive at this truth, you have to, by a systematized process of thought and discipline, very important. கொஞ்ச நேரம் கேட்கறது, கொஞ்ச நேரம் போகிறது, அப்படியல்ல. சிஸ்டமேட்டைஸ்டு தாட் அண்ட் டிசிப்ளின் வேணும். அப்புறம் இதுவரை நம்ம நினைச்சதோ கேட்டதோ புரிஞ்சதோ ஒன்றுமல்ல, அதுக்கு அப்பாற்பட்டு போனோம். Because we have stopped our local identity, or what you call this vyavaharic identity, prevents us from knowing our real identity. That is why he said we have to transcend all human limitations set by the body, mind, and intellect. Please think over it. Over a word come there. And in quest of God, first article of his first book, In Quest of God, not first chapter, first article of his first book. All these things have relevance. Think about it. Papa is introducing a few words for all of us. In that he says, by a complete surrender to the will of Ram, who is one and all-pervading, we lose consciousness of the body, that means identity, which keeps us aloof from him. My identity keeps me aloof from him, and find ourselves in a state of complete identification and union with Ram. Where from we have started. எந்த உறவிடத்திலேருந்து நம்ம ஆரம்பித்தோமோ அதுக்கு பேர் ராம். அதுக்கு இந்த ஐடென்டிட்டி இருக்கே, நான் தனி நபருங்கிற ஐடென்டிட்டி, அதுதான் பிளாக் பண்ணுறது. அது சொல்கிறாரு பாப்பா. By a complete surrender to the will of Ram, we lose consciousness of the body, which keeps us aloof from him, and find ourselves in a state of complete identification and union with Ram. who is in us, everywhere around us. This divine love can be attained by, ரொம்ப important அதுதான், humbling ourselves to such a degree as to totally subdue our egoism and our self-assertion as a separate individual existence. Papa's first book, first article before he starts, he introduces this source, Ram, and he thoroughly analyzing the individual identity and the Deha Buddhi and the Vishwa Buddhi. And clear cut. So what is preventing me? This divine love can be attained by humbling ourselves to such a degree as to totally subdue our egoism, our self-assertion as a separate individual existence. With all this, all of us are still in that, no? We are asserting our individual existence. We have not yet recognized, though we agree, we have heard, we want to achieve, we have not reached, we are not moving towards that elimination of our individual identity. We still cling on to the individual identity. Yeah. Think about it. Whereas whatever I enjoy today, it has come from creations whose name we don't know. When we are talking through this amplifier, we don't know the person, no? Do we know the first amplifier? We don't know the person who gave us this ear to use the English language. Do we know? We are using the specs. We don't know the person who conceived it, no? But we are using. Like that, anything and everything we started. We are only using, we are not bothered. Because everybody is contributing to everybody. That self-assertion is not there. If the self-assertion is there, that name will be there, no? So they separate. Ourself, I am using everything. Today we must have had our rice, sambar or something like that. We don't know the person who conceived the first idea to have a boiled rice or a raw rice. Where from? How? Who suggested that the paddy, husk of the paddy should be removed? The rice should come out with something called rice, and it can be cooked. Who declared? We don't know. But we are using it. So whatever we use right from the morning till evening, let us start analyzing whether the identity is established there. Because everybody is for everybody, so that they don't leave any tail. This particular word of Papa, first book, first article of the first book. In 1924, he must have written this. So he says, this divine love can be attained by humbling ourselves to such a degree as to totally subdue our egoism, our self-assertion as a separate individual existence. That is the source of all trouble. So when we try to go to the source, all these things will become clearer and clearer. We are not stopping with our own identity. We are trying to go beyond our identity. Then only everything, we become, what do you call it? The self-effacing comes only because of that. Suddenly I am reminded I exist because of others, whose name I don't know. They have not specified the beneficiaries. Yes, that is important. Why do we say that they have their own self-asserting? If the self-asserting nature is there, they would have specified the beneficiary. When we have a property, we specify the beneficiary, our children, our grandchildren, or this and that. No, we specify. Whereas whatever we enjoy, nobody has specified the beneficiary. The shirt you wear, you don't know the person who conceived first. No? The mat on which we stand, we don't know who conceived this. The building in which we share, we don't know the first person who thought about a civil construction. Like that, when we start analyzing one by one, they have not specified the beneficiary. Just like the air we breathe, the water we drink, the earth on which we stand, the space in which we move, it has not specified the beneficiary. The sun has not specified the beneficiary. Rains have not specified the beneficiary. Who has specified the beneficiary? Think. So when all masters or scriptures, when they ask us to go to our souls, the purpose is not to have an academic knowledge about our souls. In that process, we will try to shed, leave this me and mine, the hold of me and mine. How I'm enjoying everything because of this. How can I say that this is mine? How will I hold on to me and mine? Once again, I will read. This divine love can be attained by humbling ourselves to such a degree as to totally subdue our egoism, our self assertion as a separate individual existence. Having reached this stage, we, by the awakened consciousness of unity or love, are naturally prompted to sacrifice all that concerns the body for the welfare of our fellow men and fellow creatures who are all manifestations of the same Ram. This is Papa's spiritual approach. These two lines are enough for us today. It is for that purpose we are asked to chant, to remember, so that we get connected to this ideal. Not chanting for chanting, not remembering for remembering, but chanting, remembering through chanting will enable us to widen our thinking from the small, limited me and mine to a greater. Once again, having reached this stage, when we are trying to free ourselves from the clutches of me and mine, having reached this stage, we, by the awakened consciousness of unity, are naturally prompted to sacrifice all the interests that concern the body for the welfare of our fellow men and fellow creatures who are all manifestations of the same Ram. So our sadhana, our satsang, our Ramnam chanting, our bhajan, our scripture study, our swadhyay, everything should ultimately move toward this. This is what they point out. And now when we go back to Papa's teaching, everything is built on this. Acceptance of that first cause, trying to reduce the grip of the self-asserting individuality. And so we can also immediately a question may come. I did not ask for this self-asserting individuality. God has only given me. So how do I reconcile with that? For that, here is a question answer. Our sense of individuality is given by Him. We did not know this person. The present me and mine has not asked for this. It was given to us to enable us to function effectively on the Vyavaharik plane. It is necessary. A name is necessary because we have got a form. Tomorrow when we enter a school, in a college, we need that. And then we apply for a job, we need that. What do you call this? Biodata. Everything is needed. In the Vyavaharik sense, this identity is very much needed. But as a spiritual aspirant, so that's why our sense of individuality is given by Him to enable us to function effectively on the Vyavaharik plane. Papa also, when he came out of this Vittal Rao, he did not say, I am nameless, formless reality. But he named himself as Ramdas. No? A refined name. That I am this servant of Ram. However, this very sense of individuality with its likes and dislikes, preferences, prejudices, and conditioning often becomes an obstacle in our sadhana. That we have found. How can we use Ramnam to overcome this hurdle? The answer: there is nothing inherently wrong with the sense of individuality. It has been given to us by the originator to enable us to function in the world. The difficulty begins when, unaware of its source, capital S, we regard this individuality as independent and absolute. That is the self-asserting individuality. Because I am not connected to the source, I start from me and mine. Live in me and mine. So a spiritual connection is, what is spirit? Spirit is the first source. Spirit and matter. In matter, we have got this body, and therefore its appendages called name, this and that. So when we enter into the realm of the spirit, this identity will not be there. So the difficulty begins when, unaware of its source, we regard this individuality as independent and absolute. Then arise egoism, self-assertion, and the deeply rooted feelings of I, me, and mine. We can hardly be blamed for this initial identification. Nobody told us, Who told us? Nobody told us. Just like we were taught the basics in first standard, second standard, or later on, academic knowledge through schools, colleges, nobody told us. So that's why we were not aware. Not that we don't want to become aware. Nobody told us. Excepting a few shlokas and our parents, some ritual, some temple going, there also nobody told us that your source is this. But though in all these slokas and everything, it's all containing this. But nobody knew. So we can hardly be blamed for this initial identification because ordinarily we do not pause to ask, how did I come into existence? I have not asked myself. Who gave me this body? What power sustains it at every moment? Contact with a spiritual preceptor, exposure to the scriptures, deeper reflection gradually awakens us the originator and the great provider, without whom our very existence would be impossible. Ramnam helps keep this truth alive in our awareness. That is why Papa said Ramnam alone is enough. It is full and final and complete. No other sadhana is needed, he said. While chanting, if we lovingly remember that the very one who is chanting, me, exists, thinks, breathes, and acts only because of the Nami. Our self-assertion as a separate, independent individual gradually loses its hold. Gradually, it won't immediately go. The individuality continues to function on the Vyavaharic plane, but inwardly, its claim of independent existence begins to fade. Thus, Ramnam does not necessarily remove individuality, it removes our mistaken sense of independence. Gradually, the feeling, I exist by myself, gives way to, I exist because of him, I am sustained by him, he works through me. So this is enough food for thought. Right? My identity. How does it prevent me from knowing my real source? And because of the ignorance, I am asserting every time. And every time when I assert, I am moving away from the source. So, as a spiritual aspirant, as far as possible, every moment we try to remove this hurdle. It may not be possible in one go, but there should be a constant effort to remove this hurdle, me and mine, this identity, the clinging on to the identity, which is the very stumbling block. Please think over. Sense of individuality, nothing wrong. The sense of individuality should realize that it owes its origin to Ram. That's all. That particular shloka every day which we are repeating. That is why we say Kayena Vacha Manasa Indriyerva Buddhyatmana Vat Prakriti Swabhavat Karomi Yadyat Sakalam Parasmai Srimat Narayanaye Samarpayami. So that is why whatever I Kayena Vacha Manasa Indriyerva, through my body, through my mind, through my organs of action, organs of perception, whatever I do, I know it is all because of him. I should become aware. So I am surrendering to him. So in ashram, Mataji has included all these in our, so that every day there is a conscious effort on our part to connect ourselves with the source. That source is for everybody. Not only for me. Because the moment I go beyond my parents, I try to understand, oh, the moment I think about my parents, me plus my father and mother, and then other brothers or sisters or cousins or then their parents, again it becomes wider. Their parents, again it becomes wider. And finally, when we intellectually reach, we cannot reach otherwise. Intellectually, when we reach, can we imagine how we are all part and parcel of a stupendous whole? Big family. Think about it. So let our satsang choose topics like this so that it gives a boost to our individual journey, progress towards the indwelling reality. Anything that helps us. We are not sentimentally attached to any particular line of teaching. All of them they have placed before us. We are now trying to understand ourselves vis-a-vis God, the Ram and us in relation. Think about it. This is the purpose of satsang. Satsang. Sat means that. I have to connect myself with that Sat. Sat, Chit, Anand, Sat. That which is always there. I connect myself with that. So satsang is, apparently we may feel satsang with somebody, satsang or reading but real satsang is that. Satsang makes us aware of the potency of the name. It helps us to become aware of the heights to which the Nama will take us. So whenever the morale is sagging or our effort becomes lukewarm because of our preoccupation with so many activities in the world, we need regular satsang. Satsang is not necessarily with an illumined person. Satsang can be had by going through the teachings of such Mahatma. Finally, we should know that satsang is to commune with the Sat within. Satsang is to commune with the Sat within. Let us be very, very, very clear about all these things. This should be clear in our mind so that the program 3:30 to 4:30, it is not a program. An effort, conscious effort to link ourselves, to connect ourselves with the Sat within. So let us, we pray to Him, you prompt me to choose such are the subjects which enable me to go nearer to you. Otherwise, it becomes knowledge, It will not help us. Those we have passed. So many years we have been hearing, reading, remembering. Now we want to go nearer to His presence. So the real satsang. Finally, we should know that satsang is to commune with the Sat within. Let all these be in our mind and pray to Him to guide us. Hari Om. Om. Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Hari Om.